You on it? Ready? All right. Just day one thoughts.
Yeah, we just addressed the team while they finish up with the walkthrough. You know what? I was really proud. Obviously, we've trained pretty well to not have any cramping and not having stuff that was last year. A lot of guys, most of our guys, finished out practice and handled what is some killer heat right now. So we're going to acclimate. Things will get cleaned up. We'll adapt very quickly. I challenged them after practice to make sure that we do. But overall, as far as missed assignments and lining up and doing what you have to do, looked really clean. We just got to adjust to this with a helmet on and understand what it's going to take to play fast. So we'll challenge them to play faster, but there's much to take away from number one.
Before we were out here last time, you got a new quarterback in camp. Can you talk about him a little bit, what he brings to the table?
Yes. We wanted someone, after we had lost somebody that had played some snaps for us, we wanted to put in somebody into our organization that had played some snaps in games and had some veteran things to him. So we're excited about Uwe. He's already taken to this in the summer and learning. He's got a lot of learning curve left, but he's really a no-nonsense, not a real vocal guy, go-to-work guy. The guys have already really taken to him and like what he's about in the quarterback room and as a team. So I'll be anxious to see him develop and see how he grows here, especially in these next 2 weeks, but we're excited to add him to it.
You mentioned the cramps, but where would you compare you guys right now compared to this time last year?
Yeah, I just think overall, first off, I do think our strength staff, Coach Bauer, did a great job of making sure we had more heat exposure this summer because it was a note from last year. We weren't quite ready to handle it. We handled the heat better. And then I think offensively, we're certainly able to add more and do more day one. Defensively, I think what stood out to me is there's so much more communication before the ball snapped, whereas last year you didn't see that. The communication's just better from a veteran defense, as it should be, and then special teams, I just love our consistency in day one with guys that are already back and returners.
Who's had spring under his belt and then all the summer? How do you feel like he's kind of commanding the offense right now?
Well, it's a good start for him in day one. He's been at it all summer. I just think he has a firm understanding of expectations. He's starting to lead us and get in front of this offense before we do. That's the signs of a great quarterback.
How would you grade this practice today?
I'd say it's just a solid B, to be honest with you. I expect more out of us. I just didn't like how we transitioned at times, and there'll be more to have to do in details. I thought it was a low B. I expected an A. I have high expectations, but we certainly did not go backwards or start poorly. I just expect more out of us.
Another new guy you got from Ra, what for his experience that he brings to the wide receiver room?
Yeah, I think anybody who's caught touchdowns and played in big environments and played at the level he has certainly helps. But it's just like anything, a new place, a new offense, and new standards, no matter where he's come from, is an adjustment. It's going to take him some time. We got to get him in and strain and help him learn how to practice at our pace so he can be ready for what we do on offense. But he certainly brings a resume to the table that's going to help.
How'd you like the team's attitude? It seems like the defense was really getting into it. They were excited.
Yeah, there was emotion. I thought they did have a little bit more emotion to it. It's harder sometimes to generate that on offense without making plays. So the defense definitely won out on energy, but I liked how they transitioned, ran on off the field, especially in the team segment. Good?
Yeah, one more for me. Just this year you got a lot more guys back than where you were at last year. Can you see that leadership coming through, and how has that kind of helped this transition from summer to camp?
Yeah, I think we can already see it, and we've been around them enough in the summer to realize kind of where it's taken steps towards. You just see guys enforcing the standard before we ever reach it, which is better. Just makes things easier and we get there faster. This has got to be a self-led team, and we'll get it there, but you can tell it's in a huge difference from where we were a year ago.